back to my channel, everybody. Hope you are all having a wonderful day today, because I know I am. Oh man, I never know what to do with my arms, honestly. When I'm doing a video, sometimes it's just like, okay, it's all over the place. Like, I don't know what to do with them. sometimes I forget that, yeah, I got arms, or they like freeze in a awkward position. I don't know. I know, it sounds strange, so, but anyways, today's video is gonna be about anxiety again. I guess this is like episode 3. I believe I've done 2 other previous videos on anxiety already. So this is honestly just to help any and everybody out there going through this, okay? Because I know how tough it is and how alone you can feel going through this journey, because then you feel also like, oh, nobody else is going through what you're going through, or even if they are going through it, they're not going through it as bad as you are. So I'm here to give you guys that comfort, okay? And hopefully it helps at least somebody out there, to be honest, and I'm sure it will. So today I just want to talk about like bizarre, strange anxiety, panic symptoms, okay? Comment down below as well the kind of weird symptoms that you guys have experienced. Like, I'm talking weird, like you would think it's the rarest thing you've ever come across, like, you know what I mean? Like, because I know for sure I definitely had tons of questionable symptoms that made me think like, okay, no way that this is just anxiety and stress or panic. There's no way, because this is way too intense. So I'm just gonna name a few of my personal symptoms in hopes to give comfort to anyone else that's going through bizarre symptoms that they just feel like, is more than anxiety, but it really isn't. Okay, just once you've got all your medical testing done, check your vitamin levels, check blood, have an EKG, ECG, all of that, CT scans. I've done them all, honestly, because if you care about yourself, you're gonna want to make sure, you get everything tested and ruled out. You know what I mean? Just to be on the safe side. So always make sure you get medical advice first, and then continue watching my or others' anxiety videos, right? Because it's very, very important, because it can actually be a medical condition, you know what I mean? But more times it's not, okay? So calm down, don't panic. You know what I mean? But you just never know, right? So it's better to be safe than sorry. So, for me, I know definitely mine is due to stress built up over the years, and, just other factors as well, personal issues that I was dealing with. So, bizarre symptom number 1 that I had, I would say, I guess, very intense heart palpitations. Like, I'm talking literally wants to jump out of my chest, beating so hard. I'm like, wait, I don't even know. Like, seriously, it was so hard. Sometimes it would be fast, sometimes it would be slow. Sometimes it would happen when I'm just sitting perfectly still like this. Sometimes after I finished walking, after I finished running, I could literally be doing nothing, and all of a sudden it's like boom, 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 boom. I'm talking hard. Like, no, you would think in your mind, there's no way that you're not gonna survive. But you will. Trust me. And, yeah, it was just so hard and loud too. You can hear it in your ears, like loud heartbeat, you know, very strong. And that would last sometimes throughout the whole day, sometimes a few minutes. Honestly, it just varies. It just does what it wants. It does what it wants. So, yeah, that was a very difficult one. Another one that I had was ear sensitivity. So basically, like, let's say somebody closes the door or closes the microwave, it would be extra loud in my ear, even though they're not slamming it, they're just closing it regularly. it would be so loud in my ear and it would make me so pissed off. I'd be so mad, like, oh my gosh, I want to tell them, can you please close it gently? But in reality, they are closing it gently. My ears were just extra sensitive to sound, like very sensitive. So any little sound was just like 100 times louder in my ear. It was crazy. It felt so unreal, but luckily that stopped for me. So thank God. Another symptom that I had. Oh, my anxiety was so bad that I kid you not, I literally could not get up. I had to lay on the ground like all day. I set up my bed on the ground, like a blanket and a pillow on the ground, and I would sleep there by myself in the dark because I had to. It's not that I didn't have a room. I was scared to sleep in my room alone at that time, okay? Because I was worried, like, oh, what if something happens? Like, nobody's around, you know what I mean? Because my room, when you close the door, it's very soundproof, right? So I would sleep in the living room. I laid out my blanket and pillow in the living room. So it would be easier for someone to help me if I needed help. It was that bad, guys. So if I needed to use the washroom now, it doesn't matter if it's the middle of the night or the day, I had to crawl on my hands and feet, people. I'm not joking. I am not over exaggerating. I'm giving you the real deal. I'm a very real person. I would literally have to crawl to the washroom just to use the bathroom. And standing up, as soon as I stood up, I felt like I wanted to drop things. I couldn't stand. And I started questioning, like, is this POTS? Like, there's a condition called POTS where when you stand up or you stand up too quickly, something like that, your heart rate goes so fast, so it makes you feel like you want to pass out. But yeah, I was questioning if it was that because that's exactly what it felt like. But remember that anxiety and panic symptoms mimic health conditions that are not existent. Well, yeah, they mimic conditions that don't exist, right? So, yeah, it was ridiculous. I literally bear crawled on my hands and feet to the washroom every time. It was that bad. So, anytime I stood up, I had to lean against counters, lean against anything, even to shower, especially in the shower for some strange reason. And I've seen that a lot of people as well go through this where they couldn't shower. Well, it was hard to shower. And when they got in the shower specifically, you felt like you wanted to faint. Like, it was impossible. Like, you were fearing being in the shower. Like, brushing your teeth became like a, became I don't even know. It became a chore, you know? Honestly, having a shower, brushing your teeth became a chore. Like, oh my gosh. It's like you didn't even want to do it no more. You lacked motivation. You had no energy. It was just hard to do anything. It was so strange. It was, honestly. So, yeah, that was another very bizarre symptom that I had as well. My main symptoms were the heart and the feeling like passing out. Honestly. There was even a time where when I was laying in bed, right? This was eventually after a while I started going back to my bedroom, right, to sleep. So I would lay in bed, and if I turned to my right, or if I slept on my right, my heart would start beating. Like, it's strange. If I sleep on my back, it's okay. But if I go on my right or my left, once I'm laying on either side, my heart would start beating really fast. I'm like, what? There's no way that this is normal. Like, but it was all anxiety. Everything has stopped for me completely. Okay. Now, I wouldn't say that I don't get symptoms now at all. Okay? Because I would be lying if I said that. But I get them now, like, normally. Meaning, like, the anxiety pops up when it should pop up, you know what I mean? It's not just popping up out of nowhere or It's a normal body function. Like, you're supposed to have anxiety. Everyone has anxiety, you know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with you. So now my nervous system is regulated, so it shows up when it's supposed to show up, right? So I've beat everything, guys. I beat everything. Trying to think what else, what other symptom have I had that was strange? There was so much. I had the throbbing legs, leg pain, what else? Head pain, shooting pain. So it will go from the head to the arm to the legs to the feet. Twitching in one area of the body. It will twitch for weeks. Especially sometimes like before bed. It's so weird because it's like it knows what time you're going to bed. It knows what time you wake up. It's strange. And speaking of waking up, I had morning anxiety. I had night anxiety. So in the morning I would have a whole different set of symptoms. As soon as I wake up, it's on my mind, like, oh my gosh, you know. I start worrying. I start focusing on whether the symptoms are still there or not, which is the wrong. Don't do that, because that's gonna keep you stuck in the anxiety loop. You just have to get up and act normal. Act like nothing is there. Act like whatever you're feeling is not phasing you. It's not bothering you. You just carry on with your day as you normally would, and eventually your brain will start to rewire, you know, back to your normal self. So, yeah. What else? Like pain, twitching, numbness, facial numbness, leg numbness, arms, dizziness, chest pain. What else? Let me see, because there was so much. My palms, my hands would turn blue and red, like it was so strange. Oh my. What? Trying to think. There was so much, honestly, and yeah. Let me think here. So I said twitching, numbing, numbness, eyelid twitching, jaw pain, facial tension, body tension, neck pain, neck tension, crawly feeling all over my body or my scalp, ringing in the ears, heartbeat in the ears. I think I named that one already as well. Palpitations in different spots of my body. Oh my, what else? Guys, it was a mess. Okay, but just know I had really debilitating symptoms that I I just thank God that everything is good now. That's all I can really say. So, yeah, I just wanted to share some of my own personal symptoms in hopes that it can make you feel normal. If you feel like your symptoms are totally like bizarre, you're not alone. So I just want you to know that, okay? So that is the purpose of me telling you my own personal journey, right? So I just want to make you guys feel better, whoever's going through this, because I know how tough it is. You need somebody who understands you. Yes, if not, you're gonna feel alone, right? So like I said, comment down below your own strange, bizarre symptoms, and message me, you know, if you need some more advice. I'll be happy to help anybody. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. All right, see you at the next one.